Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today in this video we're going to be ranking the Treyarch Zombies maps. We're starting from World at War all the way up to Black Ops 6. Now, Zombies has been pretty much revived in Black Ops 6, so to speak. Two very good maps, and the community is looking good. And we're going to rank them in order of release, and let's get started. Alright, first up we have Nacht der Untoten. Now, I'm ranking these maps not off nostalgia value, not off kind of like how much they mean to you, how much they mean to the zombies community. I'm ranking them purely on how they play. And for that reason, Nacht der Untoten, it's got to go in D tier. First zombies map, it is very bare bones. No perks, only the mystery box really, isn't it? So for that reason, it's gonna have to stick in D tier. Coming in next, we have Varuk. Now, Varuk was a bit of an upgrade. We had some perks, and don't get me wrong, perks are really good, which is why it's probably well, as a map itself, it is better than Nacht. It is a better map, so it is gonna go in D tier. It's gonna go just above Nacht der Untoten. It's not better. Well, it is better, but it is not good enough to go into C tier. Next up, we have Shinonuma. Now, Shinonuma, very popular map in World at War and in Black Ops 1, and I suppose Black Ops 3 as well. This map was selective, to say the least. Very selective. It had the perks. It was a really nice setting. It was a nice map, and it was where a lot of people got higher rounds. It plays quite nicely. You know, the perks are in a nice location. The guns, things you can actually get, very nice. And for that reason, I'm gonna put Shinonuma as our first C tier map. Coming up next, we have DUTY. Now, DUTY, what a map! Pack a punch, perks, small little survival map, so to speak. It was perfect, in my opinion. DUTY was the first out of many remakes that it got, and for that reason, I'm putting DUTY in S tier. Next up, we have Kino der Toten. Some people renown this to be one of the best zombies maps ever. It was a great survival map, had no real story, no Easter egg that I can actually recall. It's a very basic map, but it's a very good map. It's a very fun map to play on. Everyone probably played on this map when they were younger. Black Ops 1, as soon as you play Black Ops 1, you load this up. And for that reason, I'm putting Kino der Toten in A tier. Now, 5. Well, I mean, speaks for itself. Next up, we have Ascension. Now, Ascension, another good Black Ops 1 map. This map was really fun. This was my first ever zombies map I actually played. It was so much fun. And shooting down the rocket when it launched with the ray gun, really cool. The monkeys that steal your perks, really cool. Well, obviously it's not cool when they steal your perks, but it's a good idea, so to speak, and I quite like it. Ascension is a very good map, and it's going to go in A tier. Next up, we have Call of the Dead, and Call of the Dead is a very special map. This map was featured in the World War Zombies game on mobile. Don't know if any of you guys played that, but Call of the Dead was our first kind of fun map, so to speak. You know, we had a new cast of characters. We had the actors. We had our first boss zombie, like a proper boss zombie. And Call of the Dead was a very fun map to play. A terrible wonder weapon, one of the worst wonder weapons to ever exist. But it was really good, and for that reason, I'm going to put Call of the Dead in B tier. First of the Dead map, and there's many more to come. Shangri-La. Now, Shangri-La, it's an interesting map for me. I wasn't a personal fan of it, but it played quite well. I love how it was set up to like 4 kind of locations, very similar to Transit in that kind of aspect, and Revelations, and Shadows of Evil, in fairness. So, Shangri-La, it was good. It was good, but it wasn't the best. It's a very C tier kind of map. Next up we have Moon, and this might in fact be another A-tier map. Now, Moon, when it came out, was amazing. What an amazing end to Black Ops 1's DLCs, what an amazing end to the storyline that we kind of knew at that point. First kind of major Easter egg in Moon. A lot of people really loved Moon. The Cosmonaut, really annoying, but really good. It's interesting to play against. It makes it so you're not just running around killing zombies hiding in the same spot all game. For that reason, Moon is also going in the S tier. Alright, moving on to Black Ops 2 Zombies now. The first Black Ops 2 Zombies map, Transit. Also known as Trans-shit. Now, I'm putting Transit in the F tier, and it deserves to be there. Everyone will agree with me on that. Transit deserves to be on F tier. One of the worst Zombies maps of all time. However, if Transit was just like a few years later, if Transit was on the Black Ops 3 engine, Transit would have been probably an A or an S tier map. It had the potential. It just couldn't be shown on the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. They weren't powerful enough. The engine was just all wrong for it. And Transit was a lot of people's childhoods, mine included. Transit, I love Transit personally, but it's a terrible map. It is a genuine terrible map. A really angry bus driver. The bus is unreliable, and the denizens they can just go fuck themselves. Honestly, Nuketown Zombies. Okay. Die Rise. Now, Die Rise. Die Rise. Die Rise is a interesting map. Comes straight after Transit and Nuketown Zombies, which are not good maps. And Die Rise just somehow was worse, in my opinion. Somehow it was worse. You will know by now that everyone who played this map would have fallen off more times than they died with zombies. I think it has been statistically proven that there were more deaths related to fall damage and falling off the fucking map than being killed by the zombies on this map. It also introduced one of the useless perks in the game, Who's Who. Why would you want to use it? Terrible. There's no point. Shit. Yeah, so Die Rise is going in the F tier, I can't lie. And now we're getting good. We're getting real good. Mob of the fucking Dead, baby. Mob of the Dead. I'm going to start off by putting it in S tier. No doubt. Everyone will agree with me on that. Mob of the Dead was the saviour of zombies. With Transit, Nuketown, and Die Rise coming out, people thought that zombies was dying, me included. And then Mob of the Dead releases, and this shit changed the game, baby. Mob of the Dead is one of the best maps ever. Top 3 maps. Top 3. And it deserves to be there. The way they changed the game is... I don't even have words to describe how good this map is. The layout of the map was cool. Alcatraz Island, obviously, is a perfect 1-1 recreation. The way you pack a punch, really cool. I love the parts and the wonder weapon. Oh my god, the Blundergat, so good, especially with the 3 upgrades for it. Hell's Retriever, fantastic. Brutus, an amazing boss zombie. Probably the best boss zombie in the game. Maybe. It deserves to be where it is, and it's gonna stay there. One of the best maps of all time. Buried. Now, Buried it's a good map. It is a good map. It is kind of buried underneath Mob of the Dead. Comes after Mob of the Dead, and Mob of the Dead was such a good map, and then Buried releases, and don't get me wrong, it's a very good map, but Buried was kind of undershadowed by Mob of the Dead. Most people still played Mob of the Dead. And like, it is a very good map, you know. You've got new wonder weapons, new perks. It's a nice environment. It's an S tier. It's an A tier map. It's an A tier map. Okay, this one speaks for itself. In fact, let me just order this. Okay, just watch this, and If this didn't get you hyped as a child to play this, then you're a fool. That might be one of the single best cutscenes, well, it's not even a cutscene, an intro cinematic trailer for a zombies map ever made. Ever made. It's amazing. The hype you get, the adrenaline you get from before you even play the map is amazing. The staff's amazing, the Easter egg amazing, probably the most completed Easter egg out of any zombies map ever. It's amazing. And the Wonder Fizz machine makes its debut in Origins. Amazing. PhD returns in Origins. Amazing. It is just amazing. The staffs, the upgrades to the staffs, and the Panzer, the fucking Panzer. One of the best boss zombies ever. It is either the Panzer or Brutus that take that spot. Undoubtedly. Unfucking doubtedly. Shadows of Evil. We're in Black Ops 3 territory now, boys. This map was something. It was. When it first released, people were kind of unsure about it. They weren't kind of feeling it. It was new. It was different. But people grew to love that, and now it is one of the most played maps, and probably one of the most favorited maps ever in zombies. Shadows of Evil is an S tier through and through, no doubt. Yep. Okay. Horizon Drag is the only map that somehow beats Origins. This map, I can't say anything bad about it. It is 10 out of 10 perfection. This map is amazing. The bows, amazing. The weapons, amazing. The storyline, amazing. The Easter egg, amazing. The cutscenes, amazing. The Easter egg music, amazing. The boss zombie, amazing. Everything about this map is amazing, and it is so replayable. It's so much. You have so much fun every time you play it. The gondola, amazing. The perks, amazing. It is just amazing. That's all I can really say. It's amazing. It's amazing. Okay, Zetsubo no Shima now. I don't really play this map much, I'll be honest. Did the Easter egg a few times, and that's kind of it for my experience on Zetsubo no Shima. It is a nice map. It's a very nice looking map. The boss fight for Takio is quite a fun boss fight. A very difficult solo, but it's quite fun. I have to be honest, it is quite fun. It plays really well. It does play really well. This map is... It's a very, very average map, in my opinion. It's good. It's good, and it's gonna go in B tier for me. Gorod fucking Krovi. This map was something special at the time. A fucking dragon? What the fuck? It was really, really cool to see the dragon. And even to fight against the dragon. Really, really, really cool. Set in a lovely city of Stalingrad. I mean, not too lovely, obviously, but Gorod Krovi was a really, really good map. Had a really, really good boss fight, and it was quite fun to just play. Introduce the Reagan Mark III, which is good. It is good. It is really, really, really good. And for that reason, Gorod Krovi is also going in A tier. It has to be there, no doubt. The finale map for Black Ops 3, and to the storyline as we know it, with our favourite characters. Revelations. Revelations never was supposed to happen. It was supposed to be the Great War map. But we're not talking about the lore behind it, we're talking about how it plays as a map. If we were talking about the lore, this map would go in D for me. It was such a disappointment for a finale, especially after you had Zetsubo, Gorod, and Der Eisendrache. However, I digress. Revelations is a map. It plays quite fun, you know, you got the unique locations, you got Origins, you got Mob of the Dead, you got Shangri-La, you got Verrucht. What else do you have? You've got Mob of the Dead as well, that's in there. You got Nacht in there. I think that's it. I don't think I'm missing anything for the little sections of the map. It plays quite fun, and the Apothicon Servant returns in this map, upgradable legitly this time. It is a lot of fun. This map is a lot of fun to play. I probably played this map the most if I was just gonna, you know, play the game to get high rounds. Definitely played this map the most. And I enjoy playing it. I really do enjoy playing it. And for that reason, Revelations is going to go in B tier. Moving on to Black Ops 4. Now, it's going to be really, really difficult to not be biased with these maps, because I did not like Black Ops 4 that much, especially the zombies. But I'll try my best. Blood of the Dead. Tried to be Mob of the Dead. Failed. Failed tremendously. The Easter egg, the end cutscene, didn't make any sense to me at least. But it was cool. It was cool. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about how it plays. And that is terribly. Removing the perks, terrible idea. Why would you do that? Adding this whole new system, terrible. Why did they think of that? Awful. Blood of the Dead is a D tier map for me. It's lucky to not go in F. Classified. Okay, Classified. I don't like it. It plays terribly. It's just 5, but worse, because you don't have any of the core elements of a zombies game. I can't defend it. Voyage of Despair. This gave me despair when I played this map. This map is such a D tier map. It is unreal. How do you go from having one of the best settings for a zombies map, the fucking Titanic, and it sucks that bad? It's crazy. Black Ops 4 was a massive, massive stinker. A huge, huge stinker. And it was not a good map. Voyage of Despair was a massive disappointment. And it was the most hyped map as Black Ops 4 was dropping. It was Voyage of Despair and 9 that dropped on launch. And Voyage of Despair was the hyped map. With the new Chaos storyline, it was the hyped map. And did it disappoint? Yes. Yes, it did. 9. Probably the best map on Black Ops 4. And I will stand by that. 9 is a really, really good map. A really, really nice setting. It plays nicely. The guns are, the same as every other map, which is a disappointment because I didn't like the guns. The boss zombies, really, really cool. I love the gladiators. Yeah, 9 is a really, really good map. I'm going to put 9 in A tier, honestly. In fact, I'm also going to move Call of the Dead up to A tier. I'm just going to move that up. But yeah, 9 is a really, really good map. Dead of the Night. I don't know what to say about this map. This map is dead. This map is dead. I don't like it. It's a nice setting, I suppose. A little house, a little mansion. But other than that, it's kind of boring. It is a very, very boring map to play. And I'm just not much. I'm not much of a fan. I'll be honest. I'm really not. And Dead of the Night is also going to go in D tier. Ancient Evil. Now Ancient Evil. Interesting. Very, very interesting map. Ancient Evil. I don't know how I feel about Ancient Evil. Some people love it. Some people hate it. Most people don't love it. You could really tell with Black Ops 4 they were struggling. They were struggling to live up to the expectations of Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 2. And they inevitably failed with the Chaos storyline. I think this is the last map with the Chaos storyline. Good. And for that reason, it's just an average map. It's going in C tier. I'm glad Chaos is done. Never to return. Alpha Omega. Another Nuketown map, eh? Yeah. We can join Nuketown in F tier. This map sucked. It genuinely sucked. I don't know. I hope Treyarch are going to realise that we don't like Nuketown as a zombies map. The best multiplayer map of all time. Zombies map? No. No. No way. The Easter egg was incredibly hard. One of the hardest. Bringing back the old crew? Not bad. Not bad. But I didn't like this map. I really didn't. And yeah, it's going in F tier with its predecessor, Nuketown. Tag der Toten. Tag der Toten. Well, it's just Call of the Dead, but in daytime, really, isn't it? Without being Call of the Dead. It's a very average map. I don't enjoy it much. Plays a bit boring. If I was going to play a map on Black Ops 4, it would be 9. I'm glad that this is the last Black Ops 4 map. And it's going to sit in D tier. It has to sit in D tier. D Machine. The start to Cold War Zombies. And what a start it was. Nagda and Toten, but better. Bigger. Good story. Good wonder weapon. It was fun. D Machine, a very, very easy Easter egg though. A very quick Easter egg. But it was a fun map. It played nicely, but unfortunately most people did just camp near the Wonderface machine. So I'm gonna put it in C tier. But it is a good map. Firebase Z. Good setting once again. An amazing setting. It was probably one of the best looking maps in my opinion. But it played very, very similar to D Machine. Bit boring. But it was fun. It was fun. But unfortunately, I don't care how fun it is. It's still a very average map and it's going to stay in the average category. Mauer der Toten. Now this is a good map in my opinion. I really enjoyed this map. A lovely city setting. Easter egg was really, really fun. It played really nicely. I really, really liked Mauer der Toten. You had a lot of fun playing this map. I think this was one of the most played maps. Had a good launch as well. It was really, really fun. Really, 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 really fun. And for that reason, I'm going to put it at D tier. Steady B, steady B. Outbreak! Okay, Modern Warfare 3 zombies pretty much. Yep, going in F tier. Goodbye. Okay, the last map, Forsaken, the last map in Cold War. It was okay. It was okay. Yeah, it was just okay, really. That's all I can really say about it. It's going to go in D tier for me. I can't really comment much on it because I didn't play it much. But yeah, it's going to go in D tier for me. Okay, next we have Town. Town, Bus Depot, and Farm. Alright, we're going to quick fire through these because these are just survival maps pretty much. Bus Depot, F tier. Farm, D tier. Town, B tier. Pretty simple. Here we are, we've made it to Black Ops 6 maps, Liberty Falls and Terminus. Both very solid maps. Both very, very solid, I have to say. I have to admit it. Very, very solid. Liberty Falls plays quite nicely. It's a fun Easter egg. It's a fun little survival map. It is enjoyable to play. It really is. It is quite enjoyable. The weapons are cool. The Wonder Weapon, the jet gun returning, really, really cool. And it is genuinely just a nice, fun map to play. And for that reason, Liberty Falls is going in B tier for me. And that just leaves Terminus. Terminus, the main story map. And it didn't disappoint, in fairness. It is really, really fun. The whole map is nice. I love the water. In fairness, I love the fact you can go to a boat. On a boat. Going to boats on boats is pretty cool. The boss fight, really, really fun. Quite easy, I have to say. It is quite easy. But it is fun nevertheless. And I know a lot of people agree with me when saying, this is an A tier map. Terminus is an A tier map. No doubt in my mind. Okay, so that about wraps up the Zombies tier list. Wow. There's a lot there, isn't there? A lot of maps. A lot of ranking. So we've got 6 S tier maps. 7 A tier. 5 B tier. 5 C tier. 8 D tier and 8 F tier. I think it's a good list. Obviously, this is my opinion, so feel free to leave your opinion in the comment section down below. But this is my opinion. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I'm happy with my list. Let me know if you would change anything, and let me know if you would completely disagree with my list or completely agree with my list. It is completely up to you. Of course, it's up to the players and how much they enjoy the map, not the community. And yeah, so leave a like, subscribe if you would like, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.